Okay, so I know it's supposed to be well-meaning, and as a motivator, but I almost feel like we have to stop giving so much attention, I guess is a word, to regret. We need to stop using regret as a motivator, not because, it doesn't have well-meaning intentions. I mean, if you don't want to regret not taking a chance, and I understand that regret, it does do that. It kind of will give you that motivation to act, to accomplish your goals and chase your dreams. The problem is, like anything else, I mean, it's a double-edged sword, because it makes it sound like, first of all, regret is a waste of time. No matter whether you did something or not, regret is a waste of time. It's one of the lowest vibrations in the world. It's one of the lowest vibrations in the universe existing. And actually, it's just a 3D thing. Okay? Guilt, regret, shame, they're all in the same category, I think I did a video on that once, or I said something about it once, maybe in a short, but yeah. Even the best motivational speakers I see who, will say, when you're on your deathbed, when you're 80, 90, 100 years old, you're going to look back and wish you did certain things. I mean, I think we need to start getting out of that, because every life has value, whether you do something or not. Every life has value. We place all these meanings on success, accomplishments, and look, here's the thing. I'm not saying don't chase your dreams. By all means, chase your dreams. But it goes with something I said in a previous video about taking care of yourself, not because you're afraid of getting an illness, but because you love yourself enough to not want those things to happen. And again, you shouldn't even be doing it because you don't want those things to happen. You should be doing it because you want to experience health, because health is an expression of love, right? It's the same, it goes along the same lines. Oh, I don't want to waste, what is a wasted life? Again, waste. I don't want to waste my life. I mean, I understand that, but a lot of that is so ego-based. Oh, I don't want to waste my life. Well, first of all, every life has value. Now, again, I'm not saying don't do those things you want to do. Absolutely. And also, like I've said in the past, what is truly meant for you is going to happen, regardless of what anybody says, in its own divine timing, right? It's going to happen. So don't worry about that. All right? But as far as regret goes, you can't worry about in 30, 40, 50 years' time that you're going to regret things you didn't do, because here's the deal. Your life still will have had value. Maybe not in society's eyes. Who gives a darn what they think? Maybe in not your ego's eyes. But it has a value. There's a reason for everything. And like I said, what's truly meant for you is going to happen. Okay? I think in the well-meaning, the well-meaningness by people who want to say, oh, you don't want to regret, you don't want to wake up one day regretting. It's very well-meaning, but it also puts this subconscious feeling, this subconscious thought in our brain, like, does that mean my life is worthless if when I'm 80 years old, if I didn't do these things that I mean, give me a break. Give me a break. Okay? It's like either we are anxious because we don't think we have enough time, or anxious because we feel we have all the time in the world, but we're afraid we're going to waste it. I mean, those are thoughts that will paralyze you. They will. Paralysis by analysis by paralysis, other way around. Paralysis by analysis. Those thoughts will paralyze you. But To me, regret is just another scare. It doesn't mean to be. I understand, because it's well-meaning. There's a lot of things that are scare tactics that are well-meaning. Eat this food so you don't get sick. Do this so this doesn't happen. Get the insurance. Save money. All these things on some level are scare tactics. I'm not saying that they're not useful. But look, with anxiety as high as it is right now in life, to me, it just does more harm than good. And because of that, the paralysis will cause people to not act, right? Oh my God, I got to be perfect because I don't want to regret anything and all this stuff. I mean, regret is such a low vibe. We don't have time for regret, honestly. We don't have energy for regret. You know what I mean? Yeah, we do, but why would you want to do that? That's wasteful. Regret is wasteful. You know what I'm saying? So, in its well-meaningness, you don't want to wake up one day, many years down the road, decades down the road, and regret certain things you didn't do. It's still a waste of time. It's still all part of fear. And it doesn't, and again, it's implying that your life, even though it doesn't sound, they don't realize it, or they don't mean for it to sound this way. It implies that your life is useless if you wake up one day regretting. Give me a break. Even the most accomplished people in the history of the world have regrets, which is still a waste of time. So, the only thing you should regret, if anything, is when you may have inadvertently hurt somebody. That's it. But even that needs to be made peace with, because we all evolve, right? Don't let it hold you back. All right, see you later.